Hi, I'm Anna Folia. I'm the District Director of Hope Services in Monterey County. We provide services for people with developmental disabilities. Hope has been working in many areas of independent living skills, community employment, day programs, counseling services, and just an array of services that help people with developmental disabilities.
Hi, I'm Pam Smith, Community Employment Manager for Hope Services. The goal of community employment is to assist adults with developmental disabilities to achieve their vocational desires by matching them with local businesses who need a reliable workforce. We have two models. Individual placement is a work site where employees will work on their own with minimal support from their job coach and coworkers. Group placement is a small group of workers who are assisted by a job coach at all times. These groups are employed in a variety of work settings, such as assembly, janitorial, grounds maintenance, customer service, or food prep.
Let's go ahead and meet some of the fantastic employers and people with disabilities that are working right now.
We're here today in the downtown of Salinas, which is a city of 160,000 people and growing. Hope Services has been working with us for the last 7 years, doing landscape and maintenance downtown. One of the most important aspects of maintaining a downtown core as the heart of a city is that it is clean and beautiful and a safe place to be. Hope Services has been key to us achieving that goal.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Well, planting. Planting the flowers.
What do you do with your paycheck?
Sometimes I help a mom, pay the bills and go groceries or buy books.
About 2 years ago, the city of Salinas was undergoing some severe fiscal constraints and ended up making the decision to cancel their contract with Hope Services. The result being that downtown would not be maintained in any way whatsoever. The crew with the job coach Sheila Davidson had been down here for the previous 5 years and really had become members of the community. They did the most amazing job and took their job so seriously that the business people downtown got together and agreed that we could not afford to let them go, and that it was meaningful to us because we were achieving our goals of having a beautiful and clean downtown, but also because the crew was a part of our community. So business people voluntarily made contributions that allowed us to enter directly into a contract with Hope Services, and the crew was brought back after a brief exit, and we all celebrated their return and have spent the last 2 years seeing them here, and they are members of this community. They are our friends, and I truly believe that there is no other company or group or person that we could have hired that would give us the quality of service that we get from Hope Services, as well as that it's meaningful to us and just so beneficial on all the different levels.
I'm John Bell, and I'm the Vice President at Evan Moore, and we've been using Hope Services for the last 18 years in employing people with disabilities. We've had great luck with it. We have a total of 8 people here who are developmentally disabled, 3 or 4 of which have been with us since the beginning for 18 years. The principal job that they do out there is pick orders. There are a couple of guys who do some restocking, and I have one packager. The order pickers are broken into several classifications. Some pick larger orders and more difficult orders that require lifting heavier boxes and putting together larger pallets full of books. Some of our people are picking smaller orders, but they're quicker on their feet, they're more accurate, and they can move around a little bit more. So we have two different lines, and they're picking on both lines. And then there are two checkers and a shipper to kick the materials out the door.
Smalls and then large, okay?
We have some developmentally disabled people involved in the invoicing, the whole mailing system. Any shrink wrapping we have to have done here, we have them do. Just last month, we had a very good month. As far as the smaller order people, they picked to a rate of less, a 0.50 accuracy, which would be 99.50 of accurate orders. And our larger orders, which could be into the thousands of dollars and the hundreds of line items, they picked to 98.3. And that's really good for us.
Hi, I'm Brendan Swafford. I'm restocking the retail side. If there's less than 10 books, I'll get another case.
I think it's hard to learn this job at first, but once you get the hang of it, like for me, I'm a pretty fast learner, so I picked it up pretty fast. When I get my check, I usually I'm saving money so I can maybe go out and live on my own someday, or get a house, a car.
Several years ago, I was asked to take on a crew from Hope Services. I didn't know a lot about it, and to be honest with you, I was reluctant to do it. About 7 years later, I'm converted. I'm probably their lead person, and I've employed maybe 40,000 hours worth of Hope Services, probably 30 employees. From a business standpoint, for people who are looking for good employees, the things I look for are consistency. People who show up for work on time, who punch in on time, they're dressed properly, they don't call in sick, they do their job with a positive attitude, and that's the Hope crew. Our people can show up, some of them show up a half hour early for work, sit quietly in the break room till time to scan in. They scan in right on time. They're on their job task immediately when they're supposed to be, and they just don't leave. You don't have to look for them, they're doing the job. You don't have a lot of turnover. I would say in the last 7 years, of the 30 employees I've had, we've maybe lost 2, and they were replaced with 2 others. Normal turnover is so much higher than that you save all the costs. You save the costs of interviewing, hiring, paperwork, new uniforms, and then the big one, which is training. And probably the biggest thing that I like about it is that the customers love these people.
I need to know where the broccoli's at.
But if you shop at our store, you're going to look for James. You're going to want to say hi to James, because James waves at you. He says hi. He genuinely enjoys his job, and it shows.
Hello. Have a nice day.
I think I would say that if we didn't have these people, our sales would go down. And that's big talk from a business standpoint. And now let's go ahead and meet James. Here's James. He's one of our best baggers. He's been working with me for about 4 years now. No, 3 years. And I don't think he's missed a day. He's never been late for a shift. You just can't ask for more than that, and the customers love him. James?
I like to work with people and help everybody out. I like to work with Bob.
What do you do when you're not working?
Work out, do some weights, running, do some exercise, do kickboxing, training. Yeah, we have fun.
I'm Neela Sakulo Felice, Community Employment Coordinator for Hope Services. We provide initial intensive training and follow along through the life of the job. The job coach is a liaison with the employer, assisting in any job-related issues such as transportation, grooming, time off, safety, self-advocacy, and ongoing communication with the employer.
I think one of the most important things of being a job coach is the communication. You have to be in communication not only with your clients, but also with the employer and their employees. The second thing I think is being reliable. You always have to be here. You have to make sure that your clients are always here. If they're going to be sick, you got to make sure that they call the store and they're calling you, just so everybody knows that they're all on the same page. And I think the third point is just having a great attitude. You got to come in, you have to make the clients feel comfortable, you have to make the store feel comfortable, you have to make the customers feel comfortable. And I think that when you have all those in place, it just works out great. It's just a great thing to be around. Hi James, how you doing?
How you been? How you been?
How's work going?
I'm fine. How you been?
Are you working on your GAT?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
What's your service score right now?
100%.
100%. Can you tell the camera what that means?
Always customer service, excellent service.
The scoring system is based on 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And when they have a customer shopper come in, they score you on a 1 to 10 basis. And most of our clients here have all got perfect 10s.
I'm Deneen Cyril of the Defense Manpower Data Center, and I've had the privilege of being a contract administrator for the HOPE Rehabilitation Program. Since January 1995, we first began in another smaller facility, and then we moved to the large one we're in now. And throughout all the growth and changes of reconstruction, new space we've added, the HOPE program has managed to satisfy all the needs we've had. Their daily services are done delightfully, and each of the janitors on their floors are very happy to please the customer and enjoy getting to know us and talk to us as they do their work. I can tell you, when Christmas comes and our staff wants to put together a potluck thank you luncheon for the janitors, it's so much fun to see them gathered and having fun, and to see the reciprocal thank you from the staff to them.
My name is Josie Moretti, and I've been at the DOD for 7 years. I've been working for HOPE for 11 years, and I want to thank HOPE for having us here and giving us an opportunity for people like me to do good service and give us initiative to achieve our goal.
As a job coach, I work with people with disabilities of all sorts. My experience here with the occupants and the janitors is that they love them. They love them to death. I mean, they do so many nice things for them at Christmas. They get bonuses, they throw them parties. They're always invited to any of the building activities they have going on, and they treat them really nicely. They treat them just as equally as they would treat you or I.
When guests come to our building, and we do have many, we present a very beautiful, tight, orderly ship, thanks to the janitors and the work they do here.
Hi, my name is Shelly Monroe, and I'm the Human Resources Assistant at Capital Insurance Group. Capital Insurance Group, or CIG, is a regional property casualty insurance company headquartered in Monterey. As an organization, Capital Insurance Group is committed to diversity in the workplace. Our company policies and practices support diversity, and our company values encourage us to welcome people of all backgrounds. Mr. DeWitt Clinton Downing joined Capital Insurance Group in July of 1997. Clinton was originally part of a training group from Hope Services that was contracted to perform some temporary work assignments in our mailroom department. During his initial training period, Clinton demonstrated his value and usefulness. He was hired as a part-time employee, averaging 16 hours per week. What's your favorite part of your job when you come? What's your favorite thing to do?
Mail.
Mail?
Yeah.
What do you do with the money that you make at CIG?
I buy groceries.
Buy groceries?
Yeah.
What else? How about your water bill?
I pay water bill. My cell phone bill, my regular phone.
Regular phone?
Yeah.
What PG&E?
PGE.
Do you go to the movies?
No, I watch cops on TV.
Clinton is rarely absent. He is hardworking and very conscientious. If you know anything about an insurance company, we are paper intensive. Clinton's normal duties consist of date stamping incoming mail, insurance applications, and endorsements. He also performs filing, matching bids to purchase orders, and document shredding. We are pleased to have Mr. Downing as a member of Capital Insurance Group and our employee family. We are also grateful to Hope Services and Clinton's job coach, Sheila, and encourage other employers to identify opportunities to work with the disabled.
These opportunities are win-wins for everyone. The employers get dedicated employees, they stick with the job, they're happy to be there, they comply with the needs and provide the services, and in the same token, those employers are making a huge difference.
Thanks to the Hope staff and the organization, Evan Moore has been able to save thousands of dollars over the year just in saving on recruiting, training, going out and having to look for other people to do these types of jobs, seasonality of it. We get, in the summer I don't have to go find other people. If I need a group of people here, they have them here, and that afternoon in some cases. It makes my job a whole lot easier.
Each day I come to work, I might have a bad day, but I know I'm coming somewhere where the clients are they're just gonna get me upbeat and they're gonna get me going again. You come here and you just see them smiling, you see them interacting, you see them talking to people, and they're just behaving and acting in a certain way, and I mean, it makes you you're proud. You're just proud of it.
Hope Services operates in 5 counties: San Benito, Santa Clara, Santa Cruz, and San Mateo, as well as Monterey County.
Nationwide, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities is 70%. You can play a part in reducing that figure. People with disabilities have many, many abilities. Find out by calling us today.
If you are looking for a reliable, dedicated, and positive employee, contact us at 831-758-0973 or at our website at www.hopeservices.org.
We have a willing workforce, hundreds of people in our 5 counties that are looking for employment, and we hope you'll consider us. Thanks.
It's okay?
Great.